Welcome everybody. My name is Natalie Holst and I've been teaching yoga since 2005. These are my first few steps into creating videos. I know I'm probably a little late to the game, but yeah, here I am. It's been a bit scary for me, to be honest. So thank you if you're watching this video and practicing with me. Hopefully it goes well for you, and I wish you a good practice. Just a reminder to please modify where you need to, make adjustments, take breaks as necessary, especially if you're feeling dizzy or unwell, then definitely stop, take a break. You know, this is your practice, and a good yoga practice should always leave you with much more than it takes. So today we're going to go through kind of a modified kind of Ashtanga style kind of practice, sort of a bit more geared towards beginners, or if you're just feeling a little more cranky or stiff today. And yeah, so thank you very much. So we'll take just a few moments here just to sit before we begin. Closing or softening the eyes. And if you are familiar with that deep Ujjayi breath, you are welcome to begin that now. That is that deep ocean sound. Or almost like you're sighing with the mouth closed. Gently coming around onto your fours, fingers spread wide, knees hip-width apart. We'll take just a few moments in cat and cow pose. Inhale, dropping the belly, gazing, looking up. And exhale, pressing into the earth, belly button tucking in and rounding through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale to a flat, neutral back. Pushing back for a moment, bottom back to the heels, just to stretch back into child's pose. And just a reminder, you need to take a child's pose. You can take this pose at any point in time. And then gently stretching out the hands, palms forward, lifting up, anchoring through index finger and the thumb. Rolling up back to table, tuck in the toes, lift up and take a stretch back, lengthen back, and find yourself in down dog. And just gingerly begin to bend one knee and then the other, and just letting things move out. Getting that nice stretch with the back of the legs. You might hear little pops and cracks in your toes like I am right now, stretching it out. And then very slowly high on the toes, look towards your hands and very gently walk yourself forward, feet to the front of the mat. Again, since we're just sort of warming up here, we're going to bend the knees, drape ourselves over the legs, and just soften down. Lengthening gently over. Exhale, take the hands to the hips, bend the knees, press up, and come to stand at the top to mountain pose. Hands draw into prayer position at the heart. Lift the heart, draw the shoulders down, lengthen the tailbone down towards the heels. And just feel your body, feel your breath. Inhale, reach the arms up, look to the thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, refold. Bend the knees, push through the feet. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, swim back down through center, hands to prayer. And again, we'll do that once again. Inhale, reach. Exhale, folding forward. You can keep the knees bent. You can drop the head. Inhale, halfway. Hands might come to the shins or the thighs. Exhale, fold in. Keeping the knees bent, pushing through the feet. Let's inhale, raise, reach, and draw all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands swim back down to your sides and back to the heart. We'll do one more half salutation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, refold. Bend the knees, push through the feet. Inhale, stretch all the way up. And exhale, the hands draw down. Alrighty, now we're going to build on that. We're going to do a little something for our hips now by lunging back. So inhale, reach, look up. Exhale, fold. Again, we're just going to keep these first few salutations nice and easy. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step, and take your right foot back. Lower the knee down, sticky mat, and pause. Breathing here. As I said, this is a very, very modified Ashtanga style practice. Exhale, lift up the back leg and then take a step back, stretch back, down dog, lengthening out. Inhale, we roll into plank position, lower the knees down, and as we exhale, we come all the way down to the ground. All 10 toes stretch back, keeping the hips down. Inhale, we'll just move to a low cobra, heart leading forward. Come down a little bit, push up to the knees, tuck in the toes, stretch back, lengthen back. Down dog, stretching out. Taking a few breaths. A reminder, if this feels too much for the shoulder or the arms, you bring the knees down. You can take a rest in child's pose if you need it. Inhale and then exhale. We'll roll forward on the toes. Look forward, take the knees down. And since we're keeping these first few nice and easy, today we're going to step that right foot forward, looking forward. Inhale. Exhale, pick up the back leg, stepping all the way up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees, push through the feet. Inhale, reach. And exhale, the hands down. Back to prayer. All right, similar flow. This time left leg back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Shoulders align with the hips. Exhale, hands down, step left foot back, knee down, sticky mat. Keep the toes tucked underneath you as you pause and look forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, and this time again, take a step back, down dog. Inhale, we'll once again roll forward to plank, and then knees lower, tops of the toes to the mat, and very slowly lower down. Inhale, cobra. Bend the knees, curl the toes, and lengthen back, stretch back, down dog. We're here for about 3 breaths, so feel free to take a break if you need it. Stretching back. Trying to create as much distance as you can from the fingertips to the hips behind. Inhale high and the toes look forward. Exhale, the knees lower down. Step left foot forward to your hands. Inhale, pick up the right leg, look forward. And exhale, stepping up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down, back to prayer. And we'll move into now another variation. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant your hands. Hands could also be on blocks. You step your right foot back. You stay up on the toes. You look forward. And this is your inhale. Exhale to plank, or you might step back to down dog and then move to plank. Inhale. And as you exhale, you could come down all to one or lower the knees down and come down to the ground. Inhale, moving into cobra. Up on the knees, tuck in the toes, exhale. Down dog. Lengthening out. Stretching out and back again. You can also bend the knees, belly button drawing back to the thighs. Inhale, right leg up. It's an option. Look forward and step right foot forward to your hands. Pause, looking forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, stepping forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands swim back down and back to the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step left foot back, pause, look forward. This is your inhale. Exhale, downward dog, plank, or even table. Inhale, knees down perhaps. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stretch back, lengthen back. Down dog or rest. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3. Either move back to table to step that left leg forward, or inhale, lift the left leg up. Tuck it in, look forward. Step left foot forward to your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down through prayer. Sun salutation A now. Inhale, reach. Feel free to modify. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant the hands, step back to plank, and hold. Inhale. Exhale, lower, hover, or knees down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stretch back, lengthen back, down dog. This time we'll be here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, look forward, then step, walk, lunge, or hop. Bring the feet back to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands float back down and back to prayer. One more, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant your hands. Step, hop, or walk back. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower or hover. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stretch, lengthen back, down dog. Belly drawing in and drawing back. Breathe your breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, eye in the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale and exhale, step, lunge, hop or walk all the way up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down, back to prayer. To Surya Namaskar A. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, sink down. Inhale, arms reach up, chair pose. Little pause here. The weight is to the heels. The toes are light. If it's too much with the arms up, they could go forward or even to the hips. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway. Plant the hands. Step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Now pivot left foot, look forward, step right foot forward, heel to heel align, pause for a moment, ground through the feet, and then inhale, we'll lift up into warrior one, and we'll pause here, just setting it in, taking a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, we'll take the hands down and we're going to take a step back to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Pivot left foot, pivot right foot, pardon me. Look to your hand, step left foot forward and pause for a moment. Look to the big toe. Ground that back heel. And now inhale, walk yourself up. Lift up the upper body, stretching the arms high. Warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. We're going to take a step back again to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. All 10 toes stretch back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, up and back. Down dog for 5 or rest in child's for 5. Whatever is important is keep your breath flowing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, eye in the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, push the hips back. Inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, step lunge or hop the feet up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sink down, squat back, knees hug in, arms lift. And exhale, press up, stand tall, hands to the heart. One more round. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, sink down, arms reach. Inhale. Exhale, we fold. Inhale to halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Inhale, and then exhale, lower, come down with control. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stretch back. Pivot left foot, big step forward right foot. Woo. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands plant back down. We step back to plank, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Pivot right, step left. Inhale, everything reaches up. Inhale here. Exhale, takes us back down to plank. Take an extra breath in plank with an inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stretch back, lengthen back. Down dog for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, high in the toes. Exhale, draw the hips back. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, step forward, up to the top. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees. Come back into chair. Inhale. And exhale. Hands drawed down beside you. Take the hands to the hips and step your feet hip width apart out from underneath you. Lifting up the toes. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhaling, fold. Softening at the grinds, 2-piece finger grip around the toes. You can't imagine that? That's okay. You can grab your heels or hands to the shins. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, fold. Head dropping down, looking down the nose. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hastas under padas, or repeat what you just did. Inhale. Exhale. Bowing forward, rolling the weight forward on the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release the hands to the hips. And then inhale, stand all the way tall. Exhale, feet, big toes together, Samastatihi. Inhale, stepping out to the wide, long edge of your mat. Take your right toes, turn them to the short edge, draw the left heel back. Triangle pose. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, reach forward. Hand down. If you have a yoga block, it could go on that. Hand to the shin. Make sure there's a little bend in the knee. If you can see, I have a tendency to hyperextend. If that's a challenge you face, be wary of that. Be mindful of that. Breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down. Inhale, lift up. And reposition the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach forward. Other option is to reach 2-piece grip to the toe and lengthen forward. A little micro bend in that knee again. If you're a hyperextender, breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down. Inhaling up. Exhale, you're going to release the hands down for a moment. We're going to pivot around. And you're going to face the long edge of the yoga mat. Back foot on a different train track. Inhale, lift up the left arm. Reach it up. Lengthen up. Exhale, extend forward. Hand could come down to the inside of the big toe. Lengthen, extend. That could also be on a yoga block. Lengthen and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down. Little bend in the knee to help pick you up. And then exhale. We're going to pivot around. Revolve triangle, second side. Inhale, reach up that right arm. Lift it up. Exhale, extend. Take the hand down. Lengthen the spine. Twist from back of the heart. and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down, little bend in the knee, coming up, both feet parallel. And then exhale, we're going to step back, mountain pose, top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, taking a wider stance now, out to the long edge, moving into side angle pose. Right toe forward, left heel draws back, really ground through those feet, spread the toes. Bend the knee, sink down. Inhale, exhale, reach forward. I'm going to recommend elbow to the thigh. Press up and extend. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down. Inhale, up. Reposition the feet. You might just take the hands to the hips to relax the arms. Bend the knees, sink down. Belly draws in. Try to see if you can draw that front hip, the left hip, up and in. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthening and stretching over. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, straighten the front leg. We're going to try the trickier version now, the revolve variation of this pose, Padavita Parshva Konasana. Shifting around. Hope I said that right. Bending the knees, sinking down. Anyways, the revolved side angle. Inhale, reach up, left arm. If it's too much to keep the back foot down, you could come up on the toe. You could even lower the knee down to the floor. All right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach, cross over, press in and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down. Just take your hands to the floor, either side of your foot for a moment. Another variation or style of this pose. If that one is too much, you can always take your hand down to a block to the floor, and you could also turn and twist into it this way as well. Right hand down, pushing in, rolling open to the side. We'll stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down. For a moment, we'll just pivot that back heel down, and we'll take a little windmill up, warrior 2. And then we're going to exhale, pivot the feet, hands to the hips. We're going to now take the left foot forward. Right heel back on an angle, draw up the hip a little bit, so both flashlights point forward. Those are the pointy parts of the hips. Bend the knee, sink down. Extend out through the arms, inhale, reach forward, elbow. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, we're going to twist around. Oops. Twist around, face the front edge. And I'll be honest, I'll even keep that mistake in. Inhale, reach, right arm up. Exhale, come forward and twist. 1, 2, 3, keep breathing. 4, 5. Exhale, looks down, hands to the floor, either side of the front foot. We'll all come up on that back toe, just because it's a nice pose anyways. And we're going to turn and twist and open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, looks down, hand to the floor. We're going to pivot that back heel, and we're going to take a little windmill roll up, warrior 2. Inhale, we'll straighten that front leg, release the arms, and exhale, step back, mountain pose, Samastatihi, top of the mat. Heart lift, shoulders roll down. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to step again out to the long side and try to make sure that the toes are aligned. Prasarita Padottanasana. Hands to the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Now your hands could be on a block, You could be to the fingertips, and you could lengthen and stay here even with the knees bent. Lots of great variation. Otherwise, if you are blessed with flexibility today, you might begin to walk the hands back, level of the feet, and look back up to the ceiling. Either way you're breathing, no matter what pose you're in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, hands return to the hips. B variation. Keep the hands here at the hollows of your hip crease. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, elbows draw up and back. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press through the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, pause. One more variation. There's usually 4. We're going to take one more. Inhale. Exhale, interlock the hands behind the back. You could also use a strap if you're tight in the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bend the knees, come all the way up. Exhale, release, and we'll gently take that step back to mountain pose and breathe. Now we're going to move into Parsvottanasana. We're going to take it right here from the front of the mat. Usually we step out to it in true Ashtanga form, but as I mentioned, this is Ashtanga light, very modified. So we're going to step the left foot back. Now with this one here, they give you the option, or generally as it's taught, what they taught with the hands behind your back, you might grab wrist, elbows, or reverse on Jolly Prayer, both palms together. Frankly, I know I tend to hyperextend in my right knee, so I don't really like this variation anymore, because if I bring my hands back, I automatically push hard and draw my knee back, and I know that's not really very good for me. So please practice wisely. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Your hands could be also on a block or 2 blocks. Little bend in the knee. You gaze to the big toe or just beyond it, or draw all the way in and look up towards the abdomen. But you're breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to stay here for 3 more breaths because I really like this one. 6, 7, 8. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, bend the knee, hands to the hips, rising up. And we're going to gently step left foot forward to then step the right foot back. Back foot, separate train track, upper body square to the front. Again, pick your hand position, block in front, behind you, opening up the shoulders or hands beside for support on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, and again, now we're here for 8 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, look halfway. Exhale, a little bend in the knee. Rise up, inhale. And exhale, stepping up to the top of the mat. So I'm just going to position myself this way. Have a guilty confession here. I am terrible at balance, so this is all going to be recorded on film. This is really lovely for me. But we're going to move into Supta Padangusthasana, or a variation thereof. So planting firmly the left foot. Try to keep your gaze focused on the head. Inhale, draw the right knee up. Now you could take the toe and reach out the leg. I'm just going to show the bent knee variation. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, there I go. Keep balancing if you can. If you've lost your balance, that's okay. Exhale, open. Oh, there we go. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back to center, both hands to the hips, let the leg float. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gently lower, set it down, shake out the legs. All right, let's see if we have better luck on the other side. Right hand to the hip, ground through the foot, make sure the hip doesn't swing out, draw it back in. Look up, keep the gaze focused ahead. Hand to the knee. Breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale to the side. If you can, look over opposite shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, back to center. Hands to the hips. Let that leg float. Oh, almost had it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gently lower. Always a work in progress. So we're going to come back to the top of the mat if perhaps you're off your space. I'm going to return back to a sun salutation. Hands to prayer, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, sink down, and we're going to hold chair pose for 5, 4, keep breathing, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. And then we're going to step right foot. Pivot heel the left foot. Warrior 1. Holding here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, we're going to straighten that leg. We're going to pivot. We're going to bend that front knee. We're going to do warrior 1 to the back edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Warrior 2. Inhale, we give a little lift. Exhale, we turn. Arms draw out from the shoulders. Look towards the middle finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, straighten the front leg. We're going to pivot the feet. We're going to sink down. And we're going to hold warrior 2 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Step back to plank. Inhale. And exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stretch back, down dog, and lengthen back. 5 breaths here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little change coming up. We're going to come high on the tiptoes, look forward. We're going to walk ourselves forward, and whatever means we can. We're going to sit down. I'm going to extend the legs out. Now, if you come down to the floor and you lose your lower lumbar curve of the spine, where everything kind of draws back, prop your hips, your bum up on something that should really, well, hopefully will help you out with that. Another thing you can do, you can also bend the knees, grab underneath the thighs, draw forward, keeping the back long. You could reach forward for the toes, looking up, or using a strap, or extend the legs out forward. And we're here for 15 breaths. Is that right? Yeah, 15. So breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale halfway. Exhale, refold. Keep your grip or reach around the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale again, lengthen to halfway. Exhale, grab round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, we're going to draw the hands back 12 to 14 inches, your forearms length. Fingers point towards the toes. And if you're able to, you can roll back, lift everything up, Purvottanasana, or I'm going to show the variation modification, inverted table. Otherwise, bum picks up, press down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower. We'll cross the ankles, step forward to plank. Take an inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale high on the toes, look forward, and then we're going to step ourselves forward and as gracefully as we can, bring the bottom down to the mat. All right, so now we're going to bend the left leg and place it on top of the right thigh. So it's creating this 4 shape. I'm going to shift around this side so you can see that shape a little more clearly. If this is a big deal for you, you could have a block supporting underneath. You could support around the toes. You could sit tall, or you could start to extend and reach forward. If the flexibility allows, and it doesn't hurt the knee or the ankle, you draw it up, the thigh higher, and bring it into half lotus. Another variation if flexibility allows, you might reach the hand behind. If you can find your toe, this toe, with this hand, go ahead. I'm not going to do that today. I'm not feeling that. So we're going to come forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, sit up. And then release. We will skip the vinyasa. We'll just sit tall in Dandasana, this firm seated pose. Chin tucks in, spine long, belly drawing in and up. Breathe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, other side. So again, a reminder, could be just ankle onto the thigh. Could be up a little higher. And again, doesn't irritate the knee. Up higher. If you've got blessed with very open shoulders and long arms, you might be able to find that toe behind. And otherwise, you stretch forward and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, exhale, release. From here, we're going to take another vinyasa. So you're going to cross the ankles underneath you, step back to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, up, stretch back, lengthening out. Inhale. And then exhale, coming through once again to sit down on the mat. Chirayanga Mukai Ikapada Paschimottanasana, big fancy pose, meaning we're going to draw the right leg back. You might take your thumb and just make a little space, left foot forward. If this is too much for you, please prop your hips up, bottom up on a bolster or a block. And sit tall. You could also just sit tall with both knees drawing back and coming forward. Inhale. Exhale, stretch forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit tall. To release this leg, we want to be very mindful. We keep the knee joint closed and then extend it forward and give it a shake if necessary. Left side, roll to the left butt cheek, right butt cheek, draw the left leg back, all 10 toes to the mat, sit up tall, inhale, and exhale, stretch forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift, exhale, release, inhale, sit, Lean to one side, keep the knee joint closed, and then extend it out, give it a shake. We're going to cross the ankles. We're going to take a step back to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, stretch out the back side, and also a nice stretch for the back of the legs. Inhale, exhale, look forward, and gently coming forward to sit down for Janu Shirshasana. Seated tall, very lightly, we're going to draw the left sole of the foot in towards the right inseam of the leg. Inhale, and exhale, fold. Breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit tall. Inhale, and exhale, release. Hands beside the hips. Let's return back to Dandasana. Mindful pose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Gently draw the right sole of the foot in to anywhere along the left inseam of the leg. Lengthen the heart. Over and fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, sit tall. Inhale. And exhale, we release. Inhale. Exhale, cross the ankles. Step back to plank with your inhale. And exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lengthen back. Down dog. Inhale, high in the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. And then step, lunge, hop, or walk bottom down to the mat. Marichi-asana, A. I'm going to step the right foot back. There is about a hand's width in between right foot, left leg. Could be out a little forward more too if you need. Again, any time with these seated poses, you may choose to sit up on a block. Now, you could just sit here tall with one spine, working in this position. Or inhale, lift up the right arm. Exhale, stretch forward. Make sure the knee doesn't flop out. Hug it back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, sit up and release. Sit tall before we take the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, left leg steps back in. Right hand out there for support. Reach forward. Both hands might also reach. I kind of like my left hand here, frankly. Gives me better leverage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gently release the leg. Another vinyasa. If you're tired, take Dandasana. Step back, inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, stretch back. And breathe. Breathe even if you're not doing it. Inhale. Exhale, look forward. And then stepping forward. That was probably not the most graceful of me. And then bend the right leg back. Hug it in, or you could flag it, left hand behind, lengthen up, make sure that the shoulders aren't rolling up, draw them down, lengthen, left foot active, turn, twist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale back to center, exhale, release, Dandasana, sit tall, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Stepping back. Hug and hold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist, drawing the belly button in and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to center. Exhale, release. We're going to skip the vinyasa. Please feel free to take it if you really, really want to. You're going to take the hands back. You're going to come to the toes. You're going to lift the heart. And we're going to do little baby boats before we come to full boat. So this is baby boat number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower the heels down. Just pause. Inhale, press up again to the tiptoes. Release the arms. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug in, lift. Roll back to the sit bones. Hug underneath the thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feet down. Lift up. Roll back. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. Legs lift. Support underneath the legs. Arms draw forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Sit tall. Cross the ankles. We'll take a vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, up and back. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale, look forward. And then come to sit down. I'm going to draw the soles of the feet together. Sitting tall into bound angle. Grabbing around the toes, opening up the soles of the feet like a book. So once again, you're really tight here. You find this pose useless and uncomfortable. You're probably not alone. You could just have the hands behind the back, press the feet in and open. You are blessed with more flexibility. You come forward and down. Either way, you keep breathing. That's really what matters. Keep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we'll take the legs out wide. Toes up like little antennae. Reach forward and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look up. Exhale, draw up. Just a little something fun here. Lean back. Grab the toes. Balance on your sit bones. Reach up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release. Feet down, lengthen. Almost there. We're going to take our feet about hip width. Pick up the hips, draw the bum forward. Lay down. Moving into half bridge. So you might grab the long edges of the mat, drawing the shoulder blades underneath you. Push through the feet. Lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, slowly lower down. You might take robot hands, robot arms. Push through the feet. Hips lift up. Hold. 1, 2. Keep breathing. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, slowly lower. If you are very flexible and you have a working wheel practice, Urdhva Dhanurasana, feel free to take that. I won't be demonstrating that, but please be mindful if you do. Otherwise, one more bridge pose, either grabbing the mat, robot arms, or pressing down. Inhale, lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Slowly lower. And catch your breath. So different ways to release a back bend. Generally speaking, in the Ashtanga series, they do a forward fold. We're not going to do that today. We're going to take the knees into the chest and hug and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw the arms out. Exhale, take the knees to the, just gotta move my headset thing out of the way. Take the knees to one side, take your gaze to the other shoulder. Breathe here. 10 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale up to center. Exhale, allow the knees to drop and fall to the other side. And breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep breathing. 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale up. Exhale, draw the feet down. We're going to move into relaxation here for just a few moments. Let the feet roll open and out. Let the palms rest up. Wiggling the shoulder blades underneath you, softening down. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. And pause and rest. Zero effort. Allow the front part of the body to melt to the back part. Allow the shoulders to spread, the feet to roll open and out. The right side to drop from the left side. And just relaxing completely. So by all means, please feel free to continue your relaxation if you have the time and the means to do so. Ideally, after an Ashtanga practice, you're given at least a good 8 to 10 minutes of relaxation. So please take that if you have the time. But I recognize that everyone has different schedules and different lives. So if this is the time you have, gently begin to wiggle fingers and toes. Inhale, straighten the arms over the head, reach them over, point through the toes. Exhale, relax. Bend the knees, draw the knees in. Roll to one side. Usually you might roll to the right. I'm going to roll to my left just because of where my microphone pack thingy is. Inhale, coming up. And then coming to sit on your mat. We're going to end with the meditative poses, which we usually do before relaxation as part of the Ashtanga series. So we're just going to do them now. Interlocking the index finger and your thumb, chin tucking in. And just focus on the breath inside for 10. Softly opening your eyes, raising your chin, hands to prayer. Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Hari Om, Tat Sat, Sat Nam, and Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a beautiful day.